Greetings, family. How is it going, everyone? I hope you and yours are well. Peace, love, and blessings to all of you. I appreciate you for watching this video and watching all the other videos. Thank you for the support. Temujjango okwo. That translates into, oh my goodness, I don't know how to translate that to English. Anyway, we are still building right here on our farm, and it's the fence. The fence started taking shape a few days ago, and the barbed wire lines are already existing. But right now, I'm cutting down this tree. In Luganda, it's called Olukoni. Now, I told you that for durability, or for our fence to stand a chance of lasting, we're talking decades. We're not talking short term, because the barbed wire fence is only a short term solution, because with time the wood rots, it's eaten by ants. But on a farm, you know, you have to plan for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. So it's more sustainable that your fence is a plant fence. Now this Olukoni, right, is the best to do that. Most farms, after erecting your barbed wire lines, you double up with any plants. There are so many plants that can be used you know, to reinforce or to ensure that your fence lasts. Because remember, these plants, they keep growing, they never die. But the barbed wire rusts. The poles holding the barbed wire may be eaten by ants. So anyway, I'm cutting this down to go and plant on our fence to make sure that the fence is reinforced. Let me show you this Olukoni. And also, please, if you know Olukoni in English, does it have an English name? Maybe it does. But if you know the English name, or the name in English for this plant, please give it to us. Let me show you what's going on right now. Cutting down this Olukoni right now and packing it in bags, and then take it where it's going to be needed, where it's going to work. So what's the name of this plant? It has a lot of sap. We call this sap. And when I was young, my mother told me, oh, do not play on that plant, because once the sap goes into your eyes, you will stop, you will lose your sight. So nga bwe mulaba mulimu amasanda mangi, a lot of sap. What do you call this? Is it sap? Is it the correct name? If it is not, if it has another name, amasanda, or this liquid that drops when you cut down the plant or the tree. We call, I think it is called sap. That's what I call it. It has a lot of it. Anywhere you cut, you get a lot of it dropping. So anyway, guys, let me proceed as I show you. This is highly recommended. I highly recommend it because I've seen it on so many farms. So if you want your farm to be long lasting, double up. You can use barbed wire lines as well as a plant fence. That is the most sustainable model or way to build your fence, because I done told you already, it lasts decades. It keeps growing. It never dies. Shalom family. What's up everyone? Thank you for supporting Mugi. To my returning subscribers and viewers, if you have subscribed already and you keep coming back to watch the videos, thank you so much. Big up on yourself. But also big up other returning viewers who haven't subscribed yet. You're much appreciated. I encourage you to please subscribe to this channel and support the thing. Become members of Mugi's Corner, Candid Farmers, these two channels. All right, so in today's exercise, we are proceeding with the exercise of fencing our farm, and we are doing it with barbed wire. I also informed you that for long term, I also encourage you guys who are, working on your fences. For sustainability, we're talking about 3 years, 5 years, 8, 10, 15, 20, 30. This barbed wire for sure, and the poles will not last, will not hold on that long. So what you need to do, you need to double up. For the short time, use the barbed wire. It will work. It will do amazing for you guys. But also for long-term purposes, which is what you normally do. You create these fences not to last you 1 or 2 years, but a lifetime. We are going to double up, on that matter of sustainability, longevity, and durability. We are going to plant in the boundaries, just under the barbed wire. We are going to plant plants. There are several plants which you can plant to make a planted fence. You know this already. We are going to do that. So on our farm, we have goats, and we decided that we will use 4 lines. We will stretch just 4 lines of barbed wire, and this is what we are doing right now. We have 3 already, and we have fenced 3/4 of the farm. We have only 1/3 left. Big up on yourselves if you have watched our first video about fencing when we were planting the poles, or raising the poles, and also you have come back to watch this video while we continue. The other viewers who haven't, please, I encourage you to go and watch our first video that I did while we were planting the poles, or working on the fence. It's an interesting video. We talked about border borders. Border borders are motorcycles. There was a line of insects who were organized in their march. They were insects we found along the way while doing our fence. So my man said they are more organized than border borders. There's so much other. Another guy called them Hamas. You know the Hamas, the terrorists. He called border borders terrorists because they just enter and exit the road without showing a signal. Anyway, guys, it's time to get to work. Big up Ben the machine all day long, running things right here on Candid Farmers. So my job right here is not to just record videos. I am a guy who likes to make my fingers dirty. I like to get involved directly in any exercise right here on our farm. So my job is to stretch out the barbed wire. Okay, we have to make sure that there is enough tension, you know what I'm saying. So what I do is I stretch it out like this, and then Ben hits it onto the poles. All right, so let us proceed. I'll be back with you. Thank you for watching.
Nidem. Zijeko.
Family, in order to ensure that our fence is built for the long term, I told you all we are going to use a certain type of plants, you know, a certain type of plant or several plants. We may use more than one type of a plant, you know, to plant in the border, in the boundary, or in our fence. So this is what we are doing right now. We are digging in the line of the fence to make sure that we plant the plants we are going to use. Thank you for watching and stick around. Don't go anywhere. And also big up my man Ben the Machine, running things as always right here on the farm. This is how we start planting olukoni. Big up my man Ben the Machine all day long. This guy is the machine. So I really have to warn you you have to take this seriously, guys. If you ever have to deal with planting olukoni, be extra careful, because the sap or the liquid from that olukoni, the liquid that I showed you in the beginning, that the white liquid which was, you know, dripping or dropping after cutting olukoni, that liquid, I actually touched on it. I mentioned it. I said it that my mother, she did tell us when we were young that do not play with this liquid because it can cause you to lose sight. It can make you blind. She did not tell no lie, because I experienced it. I did not lose sight, but when that liquid, you know, when that sap goes into your eyes, guys, it can cause you to lose sight. You can lose your sight when it touches your eyes, so you have to be extra careful. And not just the liquid. See how Ben the Machine is touching olukoni. And by the way, this plant is called olukoni. That's the local name, olukoni. Right. So do you see how Ben the Machine is touching olukoni? Now, the moment that liquid comes into contact with his hands, with his fingers, he cannot touch his eyes. Otherwise, when it goes into your eyes, it causes a severe burning sensation in your eyes. And if you don't get urgent care for your eyes, it can cause you to lose sight. And it can blind you. You become blind. This is not a joke. This is serious, guys. So please be careful if you ever find yourself working with olukoni. Now, I'll give you some first aid skills. You know, this is the first aid in case this olukoni goes into your eyes. because it happened to me. I'm speaking from experience. I am speaking from experience, guys. Olukoni, I touched my eyes. At the beginning of the video, you can see while I'm out in the field, cutting down these plants. So the first aid, in case it comes into contact with your eyes, milk, freshly milked milk, unboiled, fresh from the cow. You know what I'm saying? That is what you apply. Now that is first aid. After that, then you can proceed to a pharmacy or a doctor, and then you can buy some of these eye drops. So please, I needed to make this point because I really suffered for the whole day. It was really bad, very, very painful, and I don't want anyone to suffer what I suffered. Hence, I give you this warning. Anyway, guys, so do you see our fence starting to take shape? I told you it's important for sustainability, longevity, durability. You need a planted fence. So this is exactly what we are doing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video of us working on our fence. It's this is just the beginning. We have to go all the way, all around, because if we have animals grazing inside here, then we cannot afford for them to escape to go and eat into our own field and as well as the neighbors' fields. So we have to double up the barbed wire and the poles as well as the planted fence for those reasons. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please, I request you to smash the like button. Show the YouTube algorithm that you like what Mugi is doing, and then this video in that case will be recommended for others to watch. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please help me grow this channel. Leave a comment. Let us interact. Let it be interactive. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Which other plants can we use to plant in our border to make sure that we have a planted fence. Also, you can share the video so that other people will know what's going on and how to manage their fences. Otherwise, I want to say my goodbye for now, and I will see you in another video. Peace, love, and blessings always. You're much loved, my supporters and my viewers.